walk around tour on a TR7 17-foot flats boat by Sterling. In the front here we've got your 2-inch ball. You got a nice big trailer tongue jack, all aluminum trailer. Spare tire comes with it. All right. We've got a trolling motor up here starting in the front. We've got the flat hull design so you can see underneath. This is a tunnel hull. We've got our Minn Kota Riptide trolling motor. It's a manual trolling motor, but for this small of a boat, it does a great job at a 12-volt trolling motor. Up here on the deck, you've got a lot of great storage up here. Big storage space. You can see the carbon fiber Kevlar construction. Very lightweight boat. Plenty of room for your cast net, anchors, cutting boards, all of the stuff that you might need to take with you on your flats fishing trip. 17 gallons of gas this holds. That will easily last you all day, usually most of the weekend, unless you're making a run out to the back country. Then you might be able to use that in a day. Up front here we've got a live well and your seat. There's also battery access back in there. You've got dual batteries on here, dual 12-volt batteries starting, and your trolling motor. You got rod holders on each side, 2 rod holders here, and there's additional rod holders in the back. Your GPS Garmin GPS 740 with sonar goes in there. You can see there's storage underneath here for some rods. You got about 3 rods on each side. You've got your lights here, so when you get started early in the morning and you're going out for the day, you got plenty of light. Moving our way back here, we'll do a separate one on the dash over there, but back here underneath this seat you have a large release well. Right, so you can keep your release well in there, or you can use it as a secondary bait storage. Your seat here comes out, and you can use these as additional rod holders if you like. Back here you got some additional dry storage. Right, we've got some safety equipment that will come with the boat: fire extinguisher, flares, some life jackets. You've also got life jackets here up under the tackle web. Kind of a tea bag location, but keeps stuff up and out of the way. You can throw some miscellaneous stuff in there. Yeti 35 quart will fit in this space in between the polling tower here in your polling platform, if you happen to have one of those. You can also set that on your front deck there, and you can use that to raise your front deck casting position. Coming down the side here, right, a little bit of weather on these padded poles, and a little bit of rust on those as well, but other than that, great shape on the rest of the trailer is aluminum. Back here you've got your Yamaha 4-stroke 60 horsepower in great shape. A little bit of peeling on the cavitation platform here though. You got your jack plate with a turn signal control to go ahead and raise and lower your jack plate. When you get down in here, you can see your tunnel hull, and you can see how your motor is all the way in the up position. As the water comes out, right, it hits your cavitation plate and keeps you in some deep water. You've got your 4-blade prop to get you a lot, especially with this 60 horsepower, gives you a lot of propulsion. You've got your trim flaps, Lenco trim flaps. We've got the tie downs on here, your sonar, everything's plumbed professionally. You got a 6-foot power pole that comes with this unit. We've got our pop-up polling or pole there. You can see you've got back here a couple of additional rod holders on each side. You've got your light back here, your steps to your polling platform. Again, over here we've got some additional storage, your power pole pump, and additional storage back here. Again, you can see your seat will come out, or you can adjust that seat a little bit. We'll hop up in here. You can see there's blocks for a bimini already added to this unit. So you've got a tie down back here, and you've got a tie down up here that you can use for that bimini. As we jump in the cockpit here, give you a little tour of the cockpit. You have the Yamaha remote control 704 panel for your forward, reverse, neutral. You've got your motor up and down button here. You've got your lift plate gauge right here, so you can see whether it's all the way up or all the way down. Your turn signal control for that. All right, we've got our switches. You've got your main helm switch here. You've got nav lights, your pumps for your live well, your release well. We've got a switch here for your GPS to turn that on and off. 12-volt power plug right here in case you need to plug in a radio or something. Then you've got your bilge pumps that are all plumb the same so that you can use those. You've got your forward live well here and your fill pump, so you can fill that right out of the water that you're in. You don't need to bring that with you if you want to change out your water. And then we've got a couple of other switches over here as well. So you can see you've got your tach, and it also gives you your hours reading, and we've got just over 100 hours on this. You've got your oil pressure over here, and then of course a speedometer and gas gauge in here. It also gives you a trip time and your battery charge right on there. So well outfitted. You've got your running lights back here, your green over here and red on your port. Right, again, your live well up here, very centrally located to the entire vessel. So you can have somebody fishing on the front and the rear. In here, you've got your 2 batteries, some newer batteries in here. They're not the easiest to get to, but they work, get the job done for you. And that gives you a pretty good walk around of our trailer. You can see the tunnel hull here, really good shot right down by the prop. You got your 4-blade stainless steel prop in here. You can see there is a little bit of flaking on the cavitation plate from the paint, but that's the only place. The motor in great shape. Right, goes up and down here. Plus your jack plate. You can trim this out and get in some very, very shallow water. We also have your 6-foot power pole, and we've got that set up with a switch on the console for your power pole. You can see up here rod holders, one on each side here. You've got one over here, one over here. Again, you've got a sonar, Garmin sonar depth sounder here. Not that you're going to be out in that deep of water, but when you're in that shallow water, you really want to know how deep it is, so you can get in those couple of inches. In here, just like the other side, we have a big We have big storage in here. This houses your power pole pump, right? Again, you've got locking storage out here. On this side, you can see you've got an eyelet. You've got a block here where you can put on a bimini and then another eyelet up front to keep you shaded right here as you're sitting in the cockpit, but still let you get in and out easily. All right, as we go down this side of the boat, you can see we've got your pole. Anyhow, there we go. Again, 2008 Sterling TR7 flats boat, carbon Kevlar hull, entire package under 1,200 pounds. If you have any questions, you can email proline@pobox.com, or you can give me a call at 954-667-9692.